legit. Anything you want.
Ripple, NEM and two others launched Blockchain for Europe Association. 4 major blockchain companies have formed a Blockchain for Europe Association, according to a press release. 5. The association seeks to promote the understanding and proactive regulation of blockchain and other distributed ledger DLT technologies across the continent. The 4 participant companies are IPL, the EM Foundation, Emergo, which supports commercial ventures based on the Cardano blockchain, and Mark ledger development firm Fetch.ai. The firms have outlined the association's aim as addressing the European Union's fragmented policy debate around blockchain, which they claim is skewed by inconsistent information from those outside the emerging sector. In a bid to improve upon the current state of affairs, the newly formed association will aim to educate those in EU and member state institutions about the technology's potential. It will also advocate for future market regulation that will be conducive to innovation and help the continent shape the global agenda on blockchain. On November 27, the association hosted a Blockchain for Europe summit at the European Parliament EP in Brussels, together with the 4 largest EP groups, the European People's Party Group EPP, the Alliance of Liberals and Democrats for Europe ALDE, European Conservatives and Reformists ECR, and the Progressive Alliance of Socialists and Democrats S&D. The international conference addressed blockchain's potential across multiple sectors and use cases, including governance, healthcare, transport, trade, identity, financial market infrastructure and tokens cryptocurrencies. Earlier this fall, Italy became the most recent EU member state to join another regional industry group, the European Blockchain Partnership, whose members include the France, Germany, Sweden, the Netherlands and Ireland. The partnership has declared its aim as being the establishment of a European blockchain services infrastructure EBSI that will support the delivery of cross-border digital public services, with the highest standards of security and privacy. World's 5th largest bank will use Ripple XRP for a Japan-Brazil cross-border interbank payment service. In an official press release issued by the MUFG on November 9, 2018, the finance giant announced the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding to develop a new cross-border payment service as part of a joint effort between MUFG and Bradesco. The Brazilian subsidiary of Japan's largest bank signed an agreement with São Paulo-based Banco Bradesco, a leading universal bank in Latin America, with the intention of creating a platform that allows money transfers directly and without intermediaries through a secure, economical and fast protocol. According to MUFG, both parties trust that Ripple Incorporated, the creator of the XRP, is the best option to give life to the project. Through this MOU, MUFG Bank has decided to start the collaborative development for cross-border payments between Japan and Brazil, utilizing Ripple's cutting-edge technology. The new payment system, developed by Ripple, a San Francisco-based software vendor, will assist the banks as they work toward commercializing a high-speed, transparent and traceable cross-border payments solution between Japan and Brazil. With this new agreement, Ripple continues to consolidate its position as a leading company in the financial services market. Since the release of XRapid a few weeks ago, the valuation of the company and its public image have been steadily improving. MUFG, deeply interested in Ripple. MUFG had already publicly outed about its interest in Ripple's blockchain project. In a conference published in September by Stephen Deep, a representative of the bank commented how Ripple could provide more satisfactory results than those traditionally obtained using the SWIFT messaging system. For many of us, we may have to go through SWIFT and encounter charges. Many intermediary banks are part of that, and typically an SLA for fund transfer or movement is between 1 and 3 days. Using technology such as Ripple, we can get that done to something like 30 seconds, which is significantly different and at a cheaper cost as well in terms of moving money between our branches, between our different countries within our network. That's really important to us. During the last few days, the adoption of Ripple's technological solutions has allowed its token XRP to have a bullish streak that drove it to surpass Ethereum's market cap, albeit for short periods of time. Recently there was much speculation about a possible partnership between Ripple and Swift itself. However, it seems that Swift is interested in competing on partnering, and the team is focusing their minds on developing a proprietary blockchain. It is not easy to predict when the use of this platform would be implemented, but the Memorandum of Understanding lays the foundation for possible future collaboration between the two financial institutions.